Damn. Texans lost to the Titans. Despite that loss, damn, it still feels good to be a Texan. Damn, it still feels good to be a Texan. You know why? I'm going to tell you why. Come here. Check this out. We already beat the Titans earlier this year. Yeah, the Titans, at the time when they played, when the game started, only had 2 victories. Yeah, but they're a division opponent. You know as well as I know, when you're going up against a division opponent, I don't give a damn if that division opponent is 0-12. They are coming to play because the whole premise of that teams within your division, they're built to stop you. They draft thinking about you. Sign free agents thinking about you. Sign practice squad players thinking about you, preparing for you. Make trades preparing for you. So, this game here is going to always be a very competitive game for the most part. All right? Because the Titans used to be the Oilers. It's like we always want to, man, as a Texans fan, and I love the Oilers when they was the Oilers and Houston Oilers and a little bit when they was the Tennessee Oilers. But once they became the Titans, all right, y'all enemies. But once they became the Titans in combination with Houston, with the Texans coming to Houston, okay, yeah, y'all are enemies. Wish y'all good luck and everything else, but not picking y'all over the Texans, hell no, or the Seahawks. So I wasn't surprised this was a competitive game. I wasn't. The other team, they get paid to play too. The other coaches, they get paid to coach as well. Also, thinking about the Rockets in 6 segment of my podcast. Check that out, by the way. But right now is Damn It Feels Good to Be a Texans time segment. Just played the Cowboys on Monday Night Football, man. Just played the Cowboys. That was a very, very emotional game. Because anytime Texans versus Cowboys is going to be very emotional. Both fan bases are going at it. Not no beef or nothing, but it's competitiveness. I want my team to win. We the best team in Texas. That matters. It may not matter to those of you who don't live in Texas, but in Texas, it matters. And if you're outside of Texas and you're like, well, it don't matter. It ain't all that big of a deal. Understand this, man. It is true. It is true. Everything is bigger in Texas. And Texas is big. We could be our own damn country. All right, probably our own continent. But hey, those matchups matter. So fresh off of a big win like that, then you're going up into another competitive one. Tennessee Titans. Tennessee, take me to another. No, I'm not going to sing that. All right, but so I wasn't surprised that they lost. It's how they lost. I know a lot of y'all are probably concerned about C.J. Stroud. Some of y'all are probably like, he's not him. He's not the dude. Blah, 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 blah. Tom Brady wasn't him in year 2. Peyton Manning wasn't him in year 2. Joe Montana wasn't him in year 2. A lot of these players, they wasn't him in year 2. Wasn't. I think what C.J. Stroud is in the midst of is that a lot of teams, they have a lot of footage on him. So he's going to have to do something different, whether if that's changing his snap count or the speed of his snap count or the cadence of it. He's going to have to learn to be able to increase his vision out there on the field, his QB vision. He's going to have to realize, hey, you got to you need to be looking at routes that way you can where you can get the ball out quicker. You want to call him a game manager? Fine. I have no problem. I would love for him to be a game manager. That's cool. We have a strong enough defense and a strong enough running game to the point where he's capable of being a game manager and the Texans be successful. That's what Tom Brady did when he got his first 3 championships. He was a game manager. There's nothing wrong with being a game manager. Got a phenomenal defense. Like, man, the defense, I think, did they get double digits in sacks? I remember they got 9. I'm pretty sure they got double digits. But this, and the defense didn't play perfect. They made some plays. They made a lot of key plays, a lot of big-time plays. But they gave up a lot of big-time plays, too. And I'm not just talking about the ones where CJ Stroud, he threw 2 interceptions where he threw an interception and he gave the opponent's offense a short field advantage. But on the ones where they were pinned far back to the 20, they Will Levy let that team down to a doggone touchdown. So, but it was just a bad game overall. I mean, but if you ask me, out of the 2 games, the past two games they played, which game I would rather them win? Of course, it's the Dallas Cowboy one. It's the Dallas Cowboy one. And I know some Cowboy fans that was like, oh, look at the Texans back to their old selves. Well, guess what? They kicked y'all ass. So shut up. Shut up. I'm not saying shut up for good, shut up for life, but on that subject, yeah, man, hey, shut up. Shh. Just be quiet. Be quiet. We'll see y'all in another 4 years, and CJ Stroud will be even better. The Texans gonna smack the crap out of your team again. All right, so, but yeah, man, give CJ Stroud criticism. All right, you don't have to bash him. Criticism and bashing somebody, they're not the same thing. All right, I'm not gonna panic. I mean, we're still up in this division. I don't foresee any of the other teams taking over, but there's plenty of room for improvement. Even if they would have won this game, there's plenty of room for improvement. All right, so 7-5, 12 games has been played. So as long as we're right and healthy come playoff time, we'll be good. We will be good. Collins is seems like he's getting back to his groove. So is Tank Dell. Schultz getting more plays called for him. Damn, I wish we still had Diggs out there. And that's the thing. This team was supposed to have been those 3, man. So it was like, hey, when you practice with 3 receivers like that and then one of them is out for the season, well, it still takes a while to get used to. Like, we can't tell CJ Stroud, well, he need to be able to suck it up and get better. I mean, okay, we'll see. We will see. Like, if your car is in the shop and you're in a rental, you're not comfortable with that rental like you was with your car. You got to get used to it. So, but I think the Texans are going to be out. They're already all right. They're going to be good. They're going to be all right. Kendrick Lamar is trending right now. One of my favorite songs by Kendrick Lamar is We Gonna Be All Right. What y'all think about that new Kendrick Lamar? Is that an album or what is it? Is it a mixtape or what? I mean, but yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I haven't listened to all of it. Some of the stuff I heard, I'm like, all right, okay, not bad. I can dig it. Don't need a shovel to dig it, I respect Kendrick Lamar. I think he's a brilliant artist. I think he's a, like, real good lyricist and all that. I love that. He's not my favorite. My favorite is Pac. It's Pac, Like, if you gave me a choice between Kendrick Lamar or some Pac, I'm listening to Pac. But I like Kendrick Lamar. I like him. I heard some of the song that he did with Pac, where forgot. I think the song the sample that he used, it wasn't a Pac solo song. It was when he was with the Outlaws. You remember the Outlaws? Yeah. But check that out, man. When you get a chance, I definitely need to check the whole thing out. Because hey, man, I can appreciate. It's just like how I can appreciate a good movie or 2 good teams playing, and it's not my favorite team being played. I can still appreciate that. I can appreciate that listening to Kendrick Lamar. He's not my favorite artist, but I appreciate the work he does. Now, I don't understand this whole. I didn't think he was dissing Lil Wayne right there. I don't know. Now, if Lil Wayne takes it as a diss, I have no right to tell Lil Wayne not to take it as a diss. I mean, Lil Wayne know more about Lil Wayne than I do. So, but we'll see. That'll be an interesting rap battle, though. You notice I said rap battle. Just keeping it on wax. Rap battle. That'll be pretty interesting to see. But anyways, back to these Texans, man. Yeah, it sucks to lose, you know what I'm saying? But in losing, you learn. You learn from it. You don't miss me with all that pointing the finger stuff. You learn from it. Now, I do think is Davis Mills still the backup? I think Mills still the backup. But I wouldn't mind them bringing in Daniel Jones, because the way I look at it, as a backup quarterback, the way this offensive line has been playing, or unless it's just CJ Stroud, It looks like our quarterback's going to have to do some running, and Daniel Jones can run. And I think he's a solid quarterback. I don't know if he got a fair share in New York or not, but maybe fair share or not, maybe it just didn't work out. It'd be like that sometimes, right? So I wouldn't mind seeing him come here. But the Texans, CJ Stroud, they're going to be okay. Yes, Stroud, and I don't think it's the play calling with Stroud. It's just decision making. I don't know if the young man needs to get more rest or whatever, but also at the same time, when you have a successful rookie season like him, um, it's not out of the norm to enter the second season utilizing the same habits you did in year one because you feel like, well, this is what got me success at year one. Now, I think at the end of this season, he has more where he can look at it and be like, where he did wrong, what can he improve upon? And I think year three, I don't think he's going to be making a lot of the same mistakes he's making in year two. But right now, there's no off season, no time to prepare. You can make some little changes and stuff, but a lot of it is habits, man. Habits, habits, habits. It's hard to break bad habits. I feel like it's easy to break good habits, but it's hard to break bad habits. And I think eventually he'll get to the point where, it's going to click again for him. But, hey, 7-5. If we was 5-7, we'll be whining and crying, bitching, and team not good. But I'm cool. I'm cool with 7-5. Cool with 7-5 based on how this season is going. Of course, you want to win every game. You can't do that. And the thing about it is, you don't have to be the number one seed to win a Super Bowl. All right. So just go out there and do the doggone thing, Texas. Do the doggone thing. But anyways, hey, share your thoughts. Let me know. What did y'all think? What are y'all thoughts on the Texans losing to the Titans? Season is over. Is it time to panic? Is it time to bench CJ Stroud? Y'all let me know. All right. And remember, you like sports. You like movies. That means you like me. We the same. All right. So go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe button. It's Tune in the Game Podcast. Peace out.